Hello everyone. I hope all of you are happy and safe. This is very difficult to stay at home and learn from home, but don't feel sad. Cambridge International School, the SUA, is going to help you. That it has started e-learning for you people only at this time of crisis COVID-19 pandemic. Myself Rita from Cambridge International School, the SUA, and today I'm going to teach you History Grade 10, Chapter 2, Nationalism in Europe. Yes, before starting this chapter, let me tell you one thing. Earlier we have done nationalism in Europe. Fine. Now we are going to do nationalism in India. Let me tell you what is the meaning of nationalism. Nationalism means love for country, sacrifice for country. Because this is important to understand its meaning because full chapter is based on this word. Love for country, sacrifice for country, and those people who want to see their independent country. This is called nationalism. Earlier you have done chapter nationalism in Europe. Fine. In that chapter we have done France. That chapter we have done Italy, Germany. Means almost full Europe we have done. And their national language, their separate culture, their new ideas, innovative ideas, their icons, their symbols. So those things were responsible for arousing the national feeling among all the people. So now this was a recap. Fine. So now we are going to start our chapter India. Nothing related with Europe. India is itself a different topic, different chapter. But it was later related because nationalism is the same word. Fine. So all the people, those who have done nationalism in Europe, same kind of, almost same kind of nationalism people done in India. So let's start. Before starting this chapter, I'll tell you, you have to done all the key terms. Fine. In your book, NCERT book, history book. Fine. Learn and revise. You can also write those key terms, but make one thing clear that in this chapter we will do the time period 1915 to 1930. From the very beginning when Mahatma Gandhi arrived in India till 1930 non-cooperation, till 19 non-cooperation movement. Fine. So let's start. Today we will do two questions. Fine. So question number 1, the same topic which I am going to teach you, you will get from page number 53 and 54 from your NCERT textbook. Yes, question number 1. What were the factors responsible for arousing the spirit of nationalism? Fine. So are you ready, my dear? Before learning this chapter, daily we will repeat one thing. Fine. Proud to be an Indian. We should proud to be an Indian. Fine. Because India is the only country which is full of sacrifices, which is full of warriors, which is full of its brave stories. Like nowadays, when whole world is suffering from this COVID-19 disease, but our country is continuously fighting with this virus, and the time will come, the day will come, we will be the winner. Every time India is winner. So in this chapter, we will learn different episodes, different incidents, and finally, you will observe the result that every time India becomes the winner. Fine. So first question, what were the factors responsible for arousing the spirit of nationalism? Or, beta a question or in a molding form, but answer will be same. Mention, you have to note down these two questions. Mention the impact of First World War, on Indian economy and political situation. Note down these two questions on political situation or condition, you can say. these two question carry almost, this question can come for 3 marks sometime, but this question can come for 5 marks also. So the same topic you will get from page number 53. Shall we start? You will get the answer of these two questions with the heading. Heading is written First World War, Khilafat movement, and the heading will be First World War, Khilafat movement, and non-cooperation. This will be the heading. Page number 53 जब आप देखोगे ना, and non-cooperation. Today we will do First World War. Next video we will do Khilafat movement, and next video we will do non-cooperation movement, because these three topics are interrelated. Their year dates, their sequence of incident are interrelated. So today we are doing First World War, and our question was, what were the factors responsible for economic and political condition after World War, and what were the, one more question you have done, what were the major factors responsible for arousing the spirit of nationalism among the people. दोनों क्वेश्चन का आंसर सेम ही है. कौन से कारण जिम्मेवार थे जिससे लोगों को, पीपल वर अवेयर कि हमें इंडिपेंडेंट होना है. फाइन, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. फर्स्ट पॉइंट, what were the factors for arousing the national feelings among the Indian people? Yes, first is because in this topic we will do 1915 से 1930 तक. फाइन, तो 1915 1916 में क्या हुआ था? The whole India is suffering with the torturing of Britishers, and one more reason for increase in the tax. This was the major cause, increase of tax. This was the major cause for nationalism in India. People were actually suffering from poverty. They were already poor. So, but British government done, they have done increment in the taxation. How can people afford and how can people pay? So they refused to pay. But British government took brutal steps against the people. So this was the first reason that they were all the Indian people were against Britishers. Second reason responsible for income tax introduced. इससे पहले नहीं था. Fine, income tax introduced. What was this tax? It means according to the payment, according to the salary, some of the percentage of the people's income they have to pay, they have to deposit to the British government. Though they are having a very little payment, very little amount of their salaries, but they had to pay some of the percentage from their payment to the British department. So this was the torturing for the poor people in India, and second reason for arousing of nationalism in India. Now third reason, forced recruitment. Forced होता है compel करना. फाइन, किसी को जबरदस्ती recruitment. Forced recruitment means those who don't want to do the work according to their will. तो ब्रिटिशर्स क्या करते थे? जबरदस्ती इन पीपल को वर्कर्स, और they send or they recruit those poor people in the army. So this was the third reason people were against the British government. Fine. Now the fourth cause, crop failure. At this time, you know what happened? At the time of crisis, all the government of the country should help the poor people and the needy. Like this time, our Indian government is also helping the poor and needy people. So in this way, at that time, 1919, this crop failure happened 2 times. It happens 2 times, 1918 to 1919, and then 1920 to 21. 2 times crop failure happened, but people had to pay tax at any cost. So this was the fourth reason for arousing national feeling among the people. Now we will move to the fifth reason. What were the fifth reason? The fifth reason was price increased and shortage of food. आपको पता है पीपल सबसे ज्यादा नाराज कभी होते हैं गवर्नमेंट से? जब उनको फूड नहीं मिलता, एंड हाई प्राइजेज ऑफ द ब्रेड. So this was another reason. People demanding lowest price of the food, but British government had introduced new kind of taxes and they increased the prices of the food. So this was the fifth reason for. तो ये 5 कारण थे. Actually some of the people were thinking कि द टाइम विल कम कि आफ्टर फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉर, जब वॉर खत्म हो जाएगी, दैट द ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट विल डेफिनेटली डू समथिंग इन फेवर ऑफ द इंडियन पीपल, बट इट डिडंट हैपन. ऐसा नहीं हुआ. And because of these reason, after first world war ये सब हुआ and people were totally against with the British government. This will be your first question that you will write in your copy, learn and revise. अच्छा, below this question now you will get one picture that is the original one, figure 1. You have to observe that figure carefully. Shall I show your book? This is your book na, history. This is the question that we have done today. Key term from green box, don't ignore. This is the picture I'm telling you. Fine. Firstly, we have done this picture. Figure 1, 6 April, when mass agitation continues. This was a common scene in India at 1919. Then this scene, figure 2, Indian workers. You have to observe these pictures carefully. Now, this was the condition before Mahatma Gandhi arrived in India. Fine. Now the time came which is known as Gandhian era. The one and only brave and intelligent leader of the country, Mahatma Gandhi, who came forward for the progress and for the independence of the country. And that was Mahatma Gandhi, because people shared bond with them. So our full chapter, actually this chapter you have done in your previous classes also. Fine. You have done in grade 7 and in grade 8, and the chapter name was Gandhian era and India before independence. So those two chapters merge in this chapter, nationalism in India. 50% you will get the same content as you have done in your previous classes, previous textbooks, grade 7 and grade 8. So my second question will be, this question again you will write in your copy and learn and revise. My dear students, believe me, these questions are important, which I am telling you. Fine. Yes, question is, what was Satyagraha? What was Satyagraha? Who launched it? And what places, with which reasons it was launched? This will be our second question. Are you ready? Now, before doing this question, shall we recap the previous one? Acha, previous we have done that causes of the arousing of national feeling among the people of India. So in that question we have done 5 points. Those were reason: income tax, then high food prices, then crop failure, then introduced income tax, different kinds of another tax were introduced, and people were not relaxed from any kind of tax. So so people want to launch that kind of movement in which an efficient leader should be there, in which that could launch a nationwide movement. So Mahatma Gandhi came. महात्मा गांधी came in 1915. वो इंडिया आए. Earlier, as you people know, that he was in South Africa. और वहां पर भी वो क्या कर रहे थे? Launching that kind of movement which you can say apartheid, against caste system. The first figure will reveal these kinds of things in South Africa. Even the name is also written. Please be careful while noticing the figure. So ये सब बातें थी, and Gandhi ji came to India for launching the movement. When he arrived in India, he saw that number of unjust acts are there and people are suffering a lot. So he wanted to launch that kind of nationwide movement which could be helpful for the people without harming British government or without harming anyone. So he launched Satyagraha movement. Yes, what was Satyagraha? Because our first topic is what was Satyagraha. My dear students, Satyagraha is a Hindi word. Okay, it means अगर आप हिंदी पढ़ते हो तो सत्य प्लस आग्रह. It means the search for truth. Fine. So Mahatma Gandhi ji believed that if the causes are true, search for truth. He believed that if the causes are true and you are honest from inside, then there is no need to use physical force to win. फिर कोई जरूरत नहीं है हथियार उठाने की. This was Satyagraha, and the people should follow the path of non-violence. People should follow the path of non-violence. So he started his Satyagraha movement, means the search for truth. Those who people took the right path. And if, according to Mahatma Gandhi, those people who are suffering now because of the British government, and if their causes are true and if they are honest from inside, then there is no need to use physical force to act upon. So he launched Satyagraha movement in India. 3 places he launched. So 3 headings will be there. This will be introduction of the question. Now 3 headings with the 3 explanations. Number 1, 1916. Number 2, 1917. And number 3, 1918. Shall we start? 1916. He launched in Champaran. Is a district in Bihar. Then 1917 he launched in Kheda. It is in Gujarat. गांधी जी का अपना ही शहर था. Now in 1918 Ahmedabad. ये भी near Gujarat. Why he launched Champaran movement in Bihar? Because of peasant Satyagraha. What happened there? All the peasants are suffering from British government's brutal steps. So he launched Satyagraha movement, and number of people participated in it, and they were cooperating with the Mahatma Gandhi. Then in Kheda, Gujarat. Why he launched in Kheda that kind of movement? Because of crop failure, my dear. क्योंकि वहाँ पर crop failure हो गई थी, and the people were expecting that this time government will exempt them from the taxes, but it wasn't happened. ऐसा नहीं हुआ, and even Indian people and Indian poor farmers had to pay tax at the time of crop failure. It was really very difficult for the people, so they were against British government. At that time, Gandhi ji cooperated with the Britishers in Kheda, Gujarat, and they launched that Satyagraha movement with the peasants. Now अहमदाबाद में क्या होता? कॉटन मिल वर्कर्स स्ट्राइक. So cotton mill सत्याग्रह था वहां पर. Here also the thing was happened that the people were suffering from the taxes and they were not exempted from paying tax at that time of crisis. So they were totally against with the British government, and that time Gandhi ji launched this kind of movement in Ahmedabad also, and they participated in, number of people participated, even women also participated in it, and they collaborated and they cooperated with Mahatma Gandhi. In these 3 places they launched movement, and you know what was its result? थोड़ा सा डर गए Britishers. They were aware about this thing that Indian people got a very efficient and honest leader, and all the people, number of thousands of people were joining with Mahatma Gandhi. So this really scared British government. So this was the second question that we have done in today's video. One question, firstly we have done factors responsible for arousing the feeling of nationalism, and in that topic we have done 5 points. We have done income tax, increase in income tax. We have done crop failure. Then third point we have done income tax increase. Then we have done next point 1930 to 1918 food prices increased. Then forced recruitment, that you will find in terms also, forced recruitment. and 1919 to 1918 to 1919 and 1920 to 1921 there was a crop failure and people were not exempted from the tax. Second question we have done Satyagraha movement. 1915 Gandhiji India aaye. 1916, 1917, 1918 he launched Satyagraha movement. Satyagraha means search for truth. And 1916 Champaran Bihar, this was the cause. 1917 Kheda Gujarat, crop failure was the cause. 1918 Ahmedabad Gujarat, cotton mill worker Satyagraha. These 3 points, my dear students, you have to learn these 3 points very accurately because 3 places we will fill in map. From this chapter we will do map. 10-11 places are there to fill. Total 10-11 stations are filled to there. So we will fill. So while learning, you have to make sure that all the names of the places should be in your mind correctly. District Champaran, State Bihar. District Kheda, State Gujarat. Ahmedabad. Every E near, this is not state, this is not district, near Gujarat. So almost these 2 states are in Gujarat and one is Bihar. So actually I am telling you all the chapter we will do sequence wise and all the chapter topics are interrelated with each other. So don't miss my any video because if you will miss any video that topic will be deducted and further you can't interrelate with the previous topic the previous one. Fine. So now today we have done First World War. First World War ki impact on Indian people, and then second question we have done Satyagraha movement. Three places it was launched. Firstly we will done meeting, definition, and then 3 points. Fine. So this is all for today, and don't forget to revise your pictures, figure 1, figure 2 and figure 3. Those black and white pictures are the original one. Don't ignore the source box, source A, source B. It is written now because according to the blueprint and according to your paper pattern, it will come in your 5 marks. It will come in your paper for 5 marks. So don't ignore the plus box, the source A, source B boxes, and don't ignore the picture based question. Though 1 mark question will be based on picture based question, but you have to be very careful. Don't leave it. One more thing before ending my video, I will tell you one more thing. After the finishing of the chapter, you people will make one presentation based on this chapter because this will be your activity. Fine, because one activity for 5 marks we have to do now. So we will do presentation for this chapter, and sequence wise, year wise, I will tell you all the timeline, all the dates and the year of the event. I will guide you properly how to make presentation at last. Now I will not discuss with you. You please only concentrate on the topic which I am teaching you. Like today we have done 2 questions only. So your homework is only 2 questions to write in your copy. Fine. When will you meet, and I will check your notebook. Don't forget to observe the figure 1, figure 2 and figure 3. Fine. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.